Are the joys of modern freedoms, where the only limit is your imagination and sometimes local law. Want to identify as a tree? Go for it. Craving a trip to a radioactive hotspot like Chernobyl or conflict-ridden Haiti? Be my guest. And if worshipping a satanic temple is your cup of tea, well, there's room for that too. One particular temple making waves is in downtown Santiago, Chile. Founded in 2021, this temple of Satan is not your typical house of worship. Let's take a peek inside, shall we? Here's the scene. A group of 15 individuals gather around a table, sharing wine while the air thickens with tobacco and incense. A heady aroma signaling the start of a ritual. But don't expect brimstone or chanting demons. The temple's 100 members, a mix of publicists, firefighters, police officers, lawyers, and psychologists, are there for reasons less infernal and more intellectual.
In Satanism, there are no solutions or absolute truths. Here, you are your own God, and you create your reality. You are totally responsible for everything that happens. As we are living gods, we do good, we do evil, we are light, we are darkness, but we have our own truth. There is no one above us.
So what draws these folks to the darkly decorated fold? Disenchantment with traditional religions is a big factor. It turns out that dogmas and rigid doctrines are less appealing when you can embrace rationality, individualism, pleasure, and they're here and now. And if you are imagining devil worship, hold your horses. These Satanists don't actually believe in Satan. They just love the term's rebellious flair.
In our statute, there is absolutely nothing that contradicts national laws. We are not a sect that seeks to sacrifice babies, people, or cats and animals, which is something that we are always accused of. As I tell you, the same image of Hollywood movies, cinema, Netflix.
Not everyone gets to don the black cloak, though. Becoming a member of the Temple of Satan is as exclusive as it is elaborate. Fill out forms, prove a squeaky clean criminal record, sit through an interview, and pass a psychological evaluation. If you survive the screening, your first task as a new member, choose a new name, ideally inspired by a demon or a fallen angel. Your fellow members will address you by this devilish moniker from here on out. Think of it as your own personal brand of darkness.
I found the community through social media, TikTok. I saw Azazel, who was showing a bit of the philosophy of what it was about, and I was attracted by the symbol of freedom of more knowledge of oneself, going to study and searching for one's own truths.
Now let's talk Chile. Traditionally a bastion of Catholicism, with half its nearly 18 million population identifying as Catholic, the country is in a faith crisis, with the Catholic Church embroiled in a web of sexual abuse scandals. The rise of alternative religious spaces like the Temple of Satan might be less about devilish devotion and more about delusionment with old institutions. And the members of the Satan Temple are now asking the government to legalize their religious movement.
I believe there are no legal grounds to recognize it as a religious entity. 2. The effects that recognizing it as a religious entity would bring to the civil society. And 3. Even if they want to link the image of Lucifer as something positive or as simply a symbol of interference and not as a symbol of worship, Lucifer and Satan will always mean the same thing, which is perversity and evil.
The Temple of Satan is like a place where rebellion meets ritual. And hell is just a word for doing your own thing. And really, isn't that what modern freedom is all about?